got my poultry face on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, the man sitting in the middle, Ernie Johnson, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Boy, what a treat. The NBA postseason begins. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, the second seed in the East, a confident team entering these playoffs. They're looking to make a deep run and contend for a title. And this is it, Shaq. 16 teams left. Start of the NBA playoffs. What do the higher seeds need to do to avoid an upset?
Well, it reminds me of Kenny's Ferrari. You want everything to be running right.
Yep.
Efficiency, don't give anything away.
I agree. It does. But you have to dictate your pace, even though how fast you're going, Shaq. You can't just go out and boom and go off the cusp. So it's really important to dictate the pace.
Time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Philadelphia 76ers look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Heat. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll take a look at the 76ers. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Jones. Josh Richardson out there with Adebayo. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard. And here are the 76ers now. Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
The pass to Magruder. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
And here's Richardson. Passes to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Back to Richardson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Good shots, gentlemen.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Now Simmons. Now it's ended over to D.A., who was able to talk with Coach Brett Brown.
He said he thinks his team is in a good place mentally and should come out strong tonight. Coach told me, we know this is the kind of moment where heroes are made. And Coach as well. All eyes are going to be on us, and I told our guys that this is our time to shine. Well, we'll see if they can do that, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Magruder kicks to Adebayo. Jones with it. Picked up by Harris. Richardson against Butler. Clock at 4. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. It's deflected. And it's the Heat on the break. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Butler passes to Simmons. Harris outside. That 3 off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Magruder kicks to Johnson. To the inside. Jones. Rejected by Harris. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time. Magruder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
3-pointer, Butler. Rebound by the Heat. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Magruder passes to Richardson. He dishes it to Jones. Here's Magruder, covered by Reddick. And it's Magruder missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Simmons finds Embiid. Got a hand on it. Second chance shot. Harris trying to get free. And Embiid finishes inside.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Johnson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Butler. He shoots again. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Here's Richardson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Richardson. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Reddick surveying the D. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Reddick's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection. In a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Richardson kicks to Johnson. Back to Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Reddick finds Butler. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Richardson against Simmons. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Heat trail by 8. Richardson with it. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Richardson. Takes a 3. Magruder, that's good. Magruder's got 6.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Simmons inside. Richardson covering. And he banks in the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Magruder passes to Richardson. Down low. Adebayo. It doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And stolen by Richardson. Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the line for him here. That one is off. Marjanovic checked in for Joel Embiid. Then for the Heat, Olynyk, he's checked in for Johnson. Waiters comes in for Jones. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Rodney Magruder. Good on the second free throw. Here's Simmons. He kicks it to Redick. Back to Simmons. Outside Butler. Pass to Simmons. Redick is in the corner. 6 to shoot. Harris inside. He's against Olynyk. Got a piece of it.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. You got to help him some other way.
Here's Adebayo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Top of the key, Butler. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The kick outside to Butler. Over Waiters. Butler, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Waiters against Redick. Waiters no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should sing Christmas cards for that miss.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Outside Butler. In the corner, Simmons with it. With some arc. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Heat also with a sub. Whiteside's checked in. And it's Wade with the ball for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And Waiters kicks to Olynyk. Back to Waiters. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Raiders against Butler. Trying to end the drought. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Out left to the wing. Olynyk finds Richardson. Raiders for three. Rebound by Butler. The 76ers leading by 4. Down low. There's McConnell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. So he gets them both. Here's Richardson. Kicks it to Wade. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
The pass to Korkmaz. From beyond the arc. A shot by McConnell, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Wade. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Wow, just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Wade outside. Just 5 to shoot. Whiteside inside. Guarded by Marjanovic.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Marjanovic passes to McConnell. Yep, that one goes in there. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Here's Richardson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
McConnell finds Simmons. Over Whiteside. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Outside for Simmons. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bounce pass from Waiters. Here's Wade. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I
worked extremely hard to get where I am today. So whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music. So it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, Olynyk down low with Whiteside. Josh Richardson out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Waiters in at the 3. Scott the pass to McConnell. In transition, here comes Miami. Richardson's running. Whiteside, good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Wade kicks to Richardson. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Then for the Heat, James Johnson's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Derek Jones comes in for Waiters. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Richardson. Wade passes to McGruder. Wade, right side, over McConnell. That one off the back iron and out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Simmons kicks to McConnell.
On the same page, completely in.
McGruder passes to Johnson. Now here's Wade. He's covered by McConnell. And that's his first foul. Under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wade feeling it out a bit. Yep, that one goes. Wade's
Put a interior defense.
Now McConnell, D right on him, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 4. Wade outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Wade. Over McConnell. Miami keeping it alive with a new 24. 2 points. That one goes. He has 7.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
To the paint, here's Ennis, and it's Miami with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wade, right side, will not go. This is off the front iron. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Right side, Scott. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, he hit his teammate in the perfect spot. Led him easily to the bucket. That's what you call a room service assist.
Magruder kicks to Johnson. To the middle. It's stolen by Ennis. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Redick comes in for Simmons. And Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Heat also with the sub. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. Miami again turning it over. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Ennis. Jimmy Butler. In the corner, it's Harris. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Magruder. Adebayo kicks to Wade. They get it back. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause the miss.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Redick for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 6 points for J.J. Redick.
To a score, just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Magruder, rejected by Harris.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
The Heat trail by 7. Wade dishes to Jones. Wade against Harris. 13 feet away. Wade misses.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Redick with the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Wade passes to Adebayo. Back to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo from three-point range.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
That one goes. Just count it. Butler's got his second bucket.
And Butler is no easy cover. When he's in the paint, he's looking to score, which is what you should do. I like his attacking, confident mindset.
Wade passes to Magruder. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wade. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And some changes here for the Heat. Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Harris outside. That's a 2 from Butler. Second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, so hard to guard all that size. I mean, Embiid is an absolute monster, and he knows how to draw fouls, too.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Richardson, he's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And Embiid drops them both.
Gotta like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
Richardson kicks to Waiters. Back to Richardson. Olynyk with it. Now guarded by Redick. Just his first attempt. And the basket by Olynyk.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
The 76ers leading by 14. To the wing right side. Embiid finds Harris. Goes to the reverse layup. 5 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
Richardson against Redick. Adebayo kicks to Richardson. Over Redick. Richardson, good. Richardson's got his third basket of the night. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Poked away. Jones kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris. The Heat have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both. And here is Simmons. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Richardson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Tobias Harris.
Of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Richardson. Good work there as it goes. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you, he has been lights out. Sadly, they're still behind. He needs his guys to step up.
Simmons passes to Harris. Inside. Outside for Simmons. Back to Embiid. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And Embiid is HE efficient. That's super efficient, folks. When he gets cooking, the defense knows they're in for a long night.
Richardson gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
He kicks to Waiters. Outside, Jones. Here's Olynyk. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Olynyk's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
40 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got 6 assists now in the game. The Heat trail by 19. Now Richardson. He's got 12. Jones kicks to Waiters. Over Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you cannot forget about the long reach and wingspan of Simmons. I mean, he uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with block shots.
Here's Harris. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Really a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. 76ers on top, up 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the 76ers. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the 3rd quarter to get underway.
The skyline of Philadelphia looking especially majestic tonight as we welcome you back to action. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this. The Heat trailed by 19. Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Joel Embiid out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. For 3, Richardson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Simmons kicks to Butler. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Richardson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And this is his... fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. The 76ers leading by 16. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Over Johnson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Butler against Richardson. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Simmons. The kick outside to Butler.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Richardson the pass to Magruder. And here's Jones, covered by Redick. For 3, Richardson sinks the three-pointer. Richardson's got 18 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Simmons with it. Harris with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Redick finds Embiid. Over Jones. Embiid, no good.
Ugh, ugly start. They've got to get on track.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Magruder. Johnson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself going with the triple. His first leading by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harris passes to Embiid. The kick outside to Butler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 9.
You could see it all the way. It was obvious. I mean, Butler has a shoot-first mentality.
Timeout called, the Heat. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Whiteside's checked in for the Heat. Here's Magruder. He's got 6. Johnson with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Whiteside trying to break free. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just a. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Embiid against Whiteside. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia.
In for the 76ers, Mike Scott.
Here's Simmons. Butler in the corner. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here are the Heat now. They're on an 11-3 run. Richardson kicks to Johnson. The pass to Magruder. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hassan Whiteside.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Bucket is good, and that's 15 points for Joel Embiid.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Scott against Richardson. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Marjanovic checked in for Joel Embiid. Ennis comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Jonathan Simmons subbed in. For J.J. Redick. On defense, the 76ers. They lead by 11. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked by Simmons. Ennis taking his time here. And a wide open look for Simmons. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Richardson. He's got 18. Whiteside inside. Marjanovic on him. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Whiteside.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Absolutely in his comfort zone near the rim. I mean, uses his body extremely well and typically gets exactly the kind of shot he wants.
Passes it to Jones. In the corner, it's Richardson. And stolen by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Ennis. It's hauled in by the Heat. In transition, here comes Miami. Johnson, the pass to Magruder. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Ennis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Then for the Heat, Olenek, he's checked in for Johnson. Dion Waiters comes in for Jones. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Josh Richardson. Scott kicks to McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, after once paying to try out for a minor league team, Simmons has come a long way. He's not done yet.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressor.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Now Now here's Wade. He's covered by McConnell. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Wade. And here's McConnell. He's got 8. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Wade. He's covered by McConnell. Waiters for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Simmons kicks to McConnell. Trying his luck deep. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. The Heat trail by 16. Now here's Waiters. No points in the game yet for him. To the wing on the left. Magruder passes to Whiteside. No good on the shot. Nice D from Scott. To the inside. Wade outside. Over to the left wing. Got that one up quick. Magruder's got 9.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Marjanovic kicks to Korkmaz. Marjanovic down low. He's covered by Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell finds Marjanovic. And no good. And Miami the other way now. This one for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. The 76ers leading by 13. Outside, Simmons. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Still working on that jump shot. The more Simmons connects from here, I think the more effective he'll become.
Wade passes to Waiters. Here's Whiteside. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performance. Performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 14. Waiters with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the bucket from Magruder.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
McConnell kicks to Harris. Unloads, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Waiters passes to Magruder. And the 3 off target. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game, and that one's good. Korkmaz. Miami's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Shots good by Waiters.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Wade drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
The Heat have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Scott. And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia leading by 11. McConnell kicks to Harris. 1:12 left to play in the third. Butler. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Wade. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's McConnell. 13 points in the game. To the middle. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Waiters into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Wade.
Helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
Now, here's McConnell. And here's Embiid. 1 second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. The 76ers leading by 13 on the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Adebayo is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Josh Richardson. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Waiters in at the 3 spot. And Miami shooting about 42% so far. Here's Wade. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Wade's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Heat.
Man, when he's got the height advantage down low, it's over. Forget about it. It's a wrap. You got to send more help if you're the defense.
McConnell kicks to Harris. Pass to Butler. 76ers moving the ball around. Out to Harris. Pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Wade outside. over McConnell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. James Johnson's checked in for Miami. Jones comes in for Dion Waiters. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Tobias.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And Harris drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Butler against Wade. Johnson in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Here's Richardson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on J.J. Redick.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Outside for Redick. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Over Johnson. And it's Butler missing. The Heat trail by 17. And it's Wade penetrating. And Butler sends it back. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Redick. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 13 points for J.J. Redick. Butler against Wade. Now the pass to Richardson. Miami no good on that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line.
And, you know, Butler has elevated himself to one of the game's all-star players, an all-around player who thrives on competition.
Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Johnson. Wade outside. The baseline J. Count it. Good.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Wade kicks to Richardson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Butler deciding where to go with it. The dish now to Simmons. Now Embiid. Harris, right side. Over Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Richardson kicks to Jones. Passes it to Wade. And stolen by Butler. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You've got to be more careful around Butler. I mean, he's terrific at bouncing over the opposition and taking the ball away.
Wade with it. Banked in off the glass.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Up top, Embiid. Miami grabs the miss. Wade finds Richardson. Butler with the steal. Here's Redick. It's deflected. And it's the Heat on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Here's Jones. Richardson. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Heat trail by 21. Wade with it. Butler covering. Richardson kicks to Wade. Over Simmons. And again, it's the Heat missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Count it.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Embiid. That's good from Wade. He makes one of two that time. The 76ers leading by 22. Harris kicks to Simmons. He can't hit that time. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Richardson. And he overshot that one, missing. 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Three-pointer, Butler. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game. Miami has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Richardson against Redick. Now here's Richardson, guarded closely. Redick with a double team. Shot clock at 5, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Gets the bucket and the foul. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Mike Scott's checked in for Joel Embiid.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The 76ers leading by 22. And Simmons kicks to Redick. Pass to Buck. Simmons with it. Guarded by Robinson. Tries from 7. And stolen by Whiteside. Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Redick against Richardson. Robinson for 3. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Outside, Redick. And it's Hassan White. Got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Outside, Redick. He kicks to Scott. Pass to Butler. Now here's Simmons. Guarded by Robinson. Simmons against Richardson. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons loves jamming it through, relentless in his attacking.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
I think that's a critical timeout, too. Shut him down because he's tearing them apart right now.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game.
Them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint, and if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. Here's Wade. And there's the pass to Richardson. Simmons against Wade. He feeds it to Whiteside. He gets it in there. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Outside Butler. Here's Redick. Passes it to Korkmaz. With the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Outside, Simmons. Redick for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wade against Simmons. And it's Wade penetrating. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Marjanovic checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Simmons. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Shoots from 12. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Wade. Pass to Wade. Back to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Wade. Right side, the pass to Adebayo. For 3, Richardson. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Philadelphia.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Tobias Harris.
And the ball movement, exquisite, incredible. I mean, dime dropping all over the place all game long.
Oh, Whiteside in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And and he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And here is Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.